Amy Roloff, one of the stars of the show, has suffered a heart attack earlier today. She has been rushed to the hospital, where she is currently receiving medical attention. Today, we're diving into some rather shocking and emotional news that's been circulating today. It's a moment that has left many fans of Amy Roloff and Little People, Big World, in a state of disbelief and concern. If you've been following Amy's journey for years, you know how much she's touched the hearts of many through her story of resilience, love, and family. But today, we're here to talk about something much more personal. It's reported that Amy suffered a heart attack today and is currently at the hospital. So let's break this down and reflect on what happened, what's next, and how her fans are reacting. Amy Roloff has been part of our lives for so many years, ever since Little People, Big World first hit our screens back in 2006. The show brought Amy's life, as well as her family's story, to the public eye. She's not only been a reality TV star, but also a symbol of strength for many people. Amy's journey as a mother, wife, and businesswoman has resonated with countless viewers, and her ability to overcome the challenges she's faced as a little person has made her a beacon of hope. But today, we've learned that Amy Roloff's life has taken an unexpected turn. According to reports, Amy was admitted to the hospital after suffering a heart attack earlier today. The details surrounding the event are still limited, and while Amy's family has not yet released an official statement, fans are already rallying to offer their support. Amy's family has always been a big part of her story. Over the years, we've seen the ups and downs of her relationship with her ex-husband Matt Roloff, her journey as a single mother to her 4 children, and the transition into her marriage with Chris Marek. Throughout it all, Amy has shown an unshakable determination to live life to the fullest, even in the face of adversity. So, what exactly is a heart attack? And how does this affect Amy's health moving forward? A heart attack happens when the blood flow to the heart muscle is blocked. This blockage can cause chest pain, shortness of breath, and other serious symptoms. It's a life-threatening event, but it's important to remember that people can survive heart attacks with the right medical care. Amy is in the best hands right now, and we're hoping that she pulls through quickly. Given Amy's busy lifestyle, this news comes as a surprise. Many of us have followed her life on TV, and we've seen her continue to pursue her passions, including her love for cooking, her dedication to her farm, and her continued support for her family. However, health concerns are real, and they can happen at any time, even to someone as strong as Amy. On her social media accounts, Amy has always shared her personal moments with her fans, everything from her adventures with Chris to her daily activities. Her positivity has always shone through, making this news all the more difficult to hear. Amy's fans have flooded social media with messages of love, sending prayers and well wishes for her recovery. We've seen some amazing outpourings of support from the Little People, Big World community. Fans are already expressing their concerns and sending their thoughts and prayers to Amy. It's incredible how much of an impact Amy has had on her viewers. People are not just fans, they're family. And in times like these, we rally around one another. Fans from across the globe are sending messages of encouragement. Some have even shared their own experiences with heart health, offering advice and emotional support to Amy. It's heartwarming to see how much of a difference she's made in people's lives over the years. While Amy's health is certainly our main concern right now, we can take solace in the fact that she's a fighter. Amy has shown time and time again that she's incredibly strong. Whether she's managing her farm or navigating life's personal challenges, she's never backed down. We can only hope that this moment is another one of those challenges that Amy will face head-on and come out stronger on the other side. Amy has always been someone who pushes through adversity. Whether it's her divorce from Matt, becoming a grandmother, or embarking on a new chapter in her life with Chris, she's faced each moment with grace and determination. This heart attack may be one of her toughest battles, but we have no doubt that she'll come through it just as strong. And while Amy is receiving medical attention, her family, including Chris and her children, are surely by her side. The Roloff family has always been known for its close-knit bond, and during times like this, family becomes even more important. We hope that Amy feels the love and support from not just her family, but from all of us as well. As we await further updates on Amy's condition, we want to remind everyone how crucial it is to take care of your health. Heart attacks don't discriminate, and they can happen to anyone, regardless of age or lifestyle. If you're watching this, remember to prioritize your health, get regular checkups, and don't hesitate to reach out to your loved ones when you need support. So, what can we do for Amy right now? First, we can keep her in our thoughts and prayers. We can also continue to show her the love and support she's so generously shared with us over the years. Let's send positive energy her way, and let's all rally around her in this difficult time. Amy, if you're watching this, we want you to know how much you mean to us. Your strength, your kindness, and your dedication have inspired us all. We're here for you, and we can't wait to see you back on your feet soon. More update. Amy Roloff health update. Is the little people, big world star sick? And Amy Roloff is leaving her homeland and the Roloff farm. I will explain everything. A star of Big World. Little people, thanks to her brave and powerful journey, Amy Roloff has become famous. Speculations regarding her health have recently surfaced, and fans are understandably concerned for the welfare of their beloved reality TV actress. Instagram user Amy Roloff said on December 10 that she had a sinus infection and had been sick for 3 weeks. Despite the pain, Roloff was optimistic and hoped for a speedy recovery. She has been updating her followers on social media with images, videos, and personal updates ever since. 5 days after that, she showed that she was feeling better by posting a live video to Instagram where she discussed Christmas-related topics and went about her usual routine. From what we can see, Amy Roloff was only dealing with a sinus infection, and she was showing signs of improvement. Her renewed health is confirmed by her social media activities, which shows that she is no longer sick. Roloff's ability to face and conquer her own personal demons with grace and strength is a shining example of her path. Because of her achondroplasia, a type of dwarfism, she has struggled physically and emotionally from the moment she was born. Her strong stance against cultural biases has propelled her to prominence as a champion for diversity and inclusion. In 2006, Roloff and her family became famous after appearing in the reality show Little People, Big World. The show let viewers in on the inner workings of the Roloff family and their everyday struggles and successes. Her genuine interest in others and her ability to put herself in their shoes made Roloff an admired and motivating figure for people all across the globe. Roloff has dabbled in politics and business in addition to her role on the show. She started a company that sells delicious handcrafted items called Roloff's Little Kitchen. Through her firm, she has demonstrated her culinary skills while also advocating for inclusivity and diversity in the food market. In addition, Roloff has used her platform to speak out about the struggles faced by dwarfs through her involvement with groups like Little People of America. Amy Roloff's ability to inspire trust in others is a strength of hers. She shares personal stories in her works, offering guidance and comfort to those who are struggling. She urges people to be themselves, to pursue their dreams, and to celebrate their uniqueness. Last but not least, Amy Roloff's most recent health update can bring a sense of relief to her audience. It appears from her active social media presence that she is on the mend after suffering from a sinus infection, even though she may still be fighting it. The Roloff farm and Amy Roloff's home are up for grabs. As season 24 of Little People, Big World came to a close on TLC, Matt Roloff shared with the Roloff family his plan to rent out Roloff Farms. Fans wanted to know if Amy Roloff would remain in Oregon to watch how things turned out, and she wasn't a fan of the concept. Amy shared on her Instagram stories on February 3, 2023, her adoration of country life. Would she be able to move at all? For 30 years, Amy and Matt Roloff shared a home on Roloff Farms. As viewers of Little People, Big World witnessed the unfolding of their divorce, Amy made the decision to sell her share of Roloff Farms back to Matt Roloff. Making the decision to leave the cherished Roloff Farms farmhouse and settle into her own home was a difficult one for Amy. Amy spoke on the difficulty of living within 500 feet of an ex-lover in a 2021 episode of the show. It will be difficult to uproot my life and move on from this land, which has been my home for the past 30 years. Where does Amy currently reside? The Hillsboro, Oregon home she purchased has 4 bedrooms, according to In Touch Weekly. Roloff Farms is about a 15-minute drive from the house. During pumpkin season, she makes numerous visits to the farm to join in the celebrations and greet fans, thanks to her close proximity to the site. In the aftermath of her divorce, Amy Roloff chose to relocate near Roloff Farms. The star of Little People, Big World, though, may drop hints that she's itching for a shift. February 3, 2023, she shared a photo to her Instagram stories of a vast field framed by a farmhouse. There was a rainbow in the sky. Seeing how much my grandchildren enjoy life in the country, Amy added a caption to the post. God pledges to be alive when you see this outside your door. Whose children Amy was looking after, Jeremy and Audrey Roloff's or Zach and Tori's, is unknown. Jeremy and Audrey have settled into life on an Oregon farm that they bought. Battleground, Washington is where Zach and Tori call home. Amy also revealed her and Chris Marek's future plans to relocate together during her most recent Instagram live session with Lisa. Amy purchased the house while she was a single lady. More room is what she wants now. Come what may, Chris and I will keep looking until we find a place that we love to call home, Amy announced. A slightly larger plot of land or living quarters. That has already been brought up. Accordingly, I don't know. It appears probable that Amy may seek to relocate shortly, considering all of this information. Aside from Oregon and Washington, though, she probably won't venture too far. The Roloff Farms arrangement fell through, so Zach and Tori Roloff left Oregon. As seen on Little People, Big World Season 24, Zach and Matt Roloff were in talks for Zach to buy a portion of Roloff Farms. They were unable to reach an agreement, regrettably. Matt said he offered the farm to his kids for an affordable price, but Zach made it known that he still couldn't afford the offer. Ultimately, this led to conflict within the family and estrangement between Zach and Matt. Now that Zach and Tori are living in Battleground, Washington, they'd love Amy Roloff to move there too. Would you ever move closer to Amy? A fan asked Tori via Instagram. No, but we're trying to convince her to follow us, Tori explained. Bad hint, Matt and Amy Roloff once sued for $1 million by Roloff Farms guest. Little People, Big World on TLC premiered in 2006, and since then, viewers have had the chance to follow the ups and downs of the Roloff family. After getting a divorce a long time ago, Matt and Amy Roloff each went on to form other partnerships. Their divorce was prompted, however, by a lawsuit that a guest at Roloff Farms had brought against them. So here is what transpired. An unidentified individual visited Roloff Farms in 2011 and allegedly sued Matt and Amy Roloff. Oregon District Court documents show that in October 2009, Linda Farrell and a group of people went to Roloff Farms. Another guest accidentally bumped her from behind as Farrell was exiting a picnic area, according to Radar Online, who cited Farrell's attorneys. The alleged victim lost her footing, staggered forward, and fell off the pavilion. According to the allegations, Farrell fractured her left femur and injured several tissues, nerves, muscles, tendons, and ligaments in her left leg. By not failing to install guardrails at or near the open sides of the picnic pavilion, and failing to warn the public about the danger posed, the Little People, Big World players were held accountable in a lawsuit brought forth by Farrell. Defendants have shown a reckless and outrageous indifference to a highly unreasonable risk of harm and have acted with a conscious indifference to the health, safety, and welfare of others, her legal representative said. In addition to suing Matt and Amy for $1 million, Farrell incurred medical expenses of $100,000 as a result of her injuries. It was her fault, say Matt and Amy, that Farrell got hurt. The pair eventually settled out of court with Farrell. The matter was resolved in June 2013. Even though the case involves an incident that probably happened during Roloff Farm's pumpkin season in October 2023, Matt Roloff will still host the season. As part of the festivities, the farm will be open to the public every weekend beginning on October 1. The Little People, Big World cast often lends a hand when Halloween rolls around. Because of their rift over who should run Roloff Farms, Zach Roloff's intentions toward his father are murky at best. If Amy Roloff decides to return to the farm this fall, she said so during a Facebook Live broadcast. It was stated, "Instead of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I may only be there one day a weekend. Not a clue. On the other hand, maybe I'll be available all 3 days, and we can skip Saturday as it's usually, although we didn't get much opportunity to ride our motorcycles in either of the previous 2 years. October is a stunning month with perfect weather. The autumn celebrations are something I intend to attend. It is my sincere wish that you all have a wonderful time if you do decide to go. This is an aspect of my attempt to be welcoming. Speaking with everyone is something I truly relish." Although Matt and Amy Roloff used to live on Roloff Farms together, Matt now owns the entire property. Additionally, the actor from Little People, Big World is relisting the property. Even though Matt put Roloff Farms up for sale in the summer of 2022, he removed the ad in October of that same year. His next move was to list the residence for occasional renters. You can get it again, but this time for far less money. Matt has reduced his asking price for Roloff Farms from $4 million to $3,395,000. The Roloff twins, Zach and Jeremy, were hoping to buy a piece of Roloff Farms when Amy gave Matt her share. But Matt wanted too much money. Their feelings on the farm being put back on the market are uncertain. Fiance Amy Roloff and Chris Merrick relays the reasons behind her ex Matt's exclusion from their wedding invitation. Let me break it all down for you. The Little People, Big World actress will be marrying her fiancé Chris Merrick on Roloff Farms in 3 weeks, but guests will noticeably be missing her ex-husband Matt Roloff and his fiancée Karen Chandler. Matt and Karen weren't invited to the wedding, despite Chris and my debates over it. This is healthier for everyone, in my opinion, and I think it reduces drama, says Amy, 56, in a person's exclusive early peek at Tuesday's Lpbw final. Chris elaborates in a confessional on why he did not extend invitations to Matt and Karen to the wedding on August 28. "I had assumed that we would just extend an invitation to Matt and Karen to come live with us on the farm if they were interested. There was no pressure, after all, when he first offered it to us." With a chuckle, Chris informs the cameras that he sat down next to Matt, 59, and realized that it could be awkward for some guests at the wedding, including Amy. "We had a conversation and he goes, 'Are you going to be offended if we don't invite you to the wedding?' Matt writes after the fact. 'Definitely not. Let's just remove it from consideration and keep things simple,' I responded." As Chris bursts out laughing, Matt says, "I am going to be going to the honeymoon, even though he won't be there." Matt gladly agrees to Chris' requests regarding the wedding's logistics during their pre-wedding visit to Roloff Farms. "Anything for you lovebirds?" "I don't think so," Amy responds while Matt chuckles. "Are you as anxious to get rid of her as her dad is?" While Amy playfully smacks Chris on the face, Chris embraces her and teases her. "Having the ceremony on the farm means I'll be back on familiar ground on my wedding day, which is a huge relief." Chris makes a joke about coming up with some amazing ideas for you and Karen for the following year as they share a confessional with Matt. Amy and Chris announced their intention to invite Matt and Karen to the wedding over a year ago. "It's not like they won't get an invitation," Amy stated in an April 2020 interview with Us Weekly. "We kind of already have the impression that it's not something that they're interested in going to," Chris pointed out. "If they would like to attend, they are more than welcome. No one should feel obligated to attend our wedding. Friends and family are meant to be the center of attention at the wedding. Plus, Matt is nice to me. He and Karen are great with me. But we're not friends that hang out. We don't do things together, he said. They're welcomed if they'd like to come, but I don't want them to feel obligated. Amy and Matt were married for nearly 30 years before finalizing their divorce in 2016. Together, they share twins Jeremy and Zach, both 31, daughter Molly, 27, and son Jacob, 24. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.